There's nothing here, you know.
In response to last night's illegal broadcast by the SRC, President Rufus Shinra held an emergency press conference this morning. In it, the president denounced the SRC.
Welcome.
The company has launched an investigation into
Safe travels.
breaking news at this hour. In response to last night's illegal broadcast by the SRC, President In response to last night's illegal broadcast by the SRC, President Rufus Shinra held an emergency press conference this morning. In it, the president denounced the SRC's claims as baseless propaganda and dismissed their alleged Mako reactor footage as a digital fabrication. The company has launched an investigation into the individual who delivered
Hey!
as well as the nature of the organization
Stood up?
it claims to represent.
Nope. Waiting on you folks. Something I wanted to ask. About your mother. Her name's Ifalna, right?
Maybe. So what?
That sounds like a yes to me. I called it the second I saw you. Boy, am I ever glad I sent up smoking. Tell me, how's she doing? Good?
No. She's dead.
You know, the whole reason I joined Shinra was to become a pilot. But I wound up as a gopher for some lazy grease monkeys. Had me running around HQ fixing lights and whatnot. One time, though, I came across a pretty young thing with a little girl in her arms. That was you, wasn't it?
Probably.
You were knee-high to a tonberry. And I was what? Oh, it's a smogger, I'd wager. But damn. No longer with us. That's a crying shame. Truly. Hey, Missy.
It's Aerith.
Aerith, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
What? Why?
Just trying to do right by you.
Flying us around will be more than plenty. Thanks.
Then again, if you're just dying to help, you could take us to the saucer for free.
Free?
It's fine, we'll pay.
No, it's on me. When you want to head to the saucer, just give me a holler. Hey, good to go? Let's get a move on then. Huh. An 8?
You said that Sephiroth is your foe. I have a history with him. Unfinished business.
He bothering you? Want me to give him the boot?
Try to screw us over, and you're a dead man.
Please, take a seat.
Do you think you can manage 8?
Ain't gonna lie, that's a tall order for most pilots. Lucky for you, I ain't most pilots.
Hey, Sid. I was wondering, could you tell me a little more about my mom?
Sure. I was greener than Mako when I met her father. She took my heart for a spin.
Not you, Sid.
Erin,
Yeah?
what happened to your mother? She get sick?
Doctors always said she had a weak constitution, and trying to escape didn't help. I think she just pushed herself too hard, also that I could be free.
I'm sorry. At least she went out on her own terms.
Did she?
Even if she didn't, you should honor her memory by enjoying the life she gave you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, don't know if y'all heard. Wutai's finally made a move against Shinra. Might be war. And as Midgar's been bombed to hell and back, Shinra's gotta be on the ropes.
War isn't worth celebrating. Ever.
Exactly. This'll affect everyone. For the worse.
It's like when Sephiroth shows up. Nobody wins.
On a related note, if war is officially declared, it will be long before borders start closing. So, if you've got somewhere to be, you might want to get a wee shuffle on.
What the?
Sid? Hey, Sid?
I heard you the first time. Just sit tight. Everything's under control.
Sid?
I said just sit tight. This beauty's maintained by an expert and piloted by a professional. Y'all are in good hands.
You sure? Because I think that was the engine.
Get off my ass and sit tight like I told you to.
What was it? Altitude!
Oh man, we're screwed!
We ain't screwed, people.
Hey,
All right, brace for emergency landing. This Any landing you can swim away from.
You almost killed us!
Okay, let's start her up. Sounds good.
Yeah, but the wings are still broken.
And what of it? Only one man has mastered the land, air, and sea. You're looking at it. You got that?
Okay, so?
So you can think of me as the captain of your ship. Strap on in and we'll punch through the chop.
Aye, aye.
Let's set sail. Straight through the ravine and on to Costa del Sol. And after that,
We hit it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be there before you know it.
Let's set a course for Costa del Sol, sir.
Roger that. Full speed ahead.
Okay. Mind filling us in on the keystone before we arrive?
Gladly. About 20 years back, one of our more eccentric colleagues convinced the company to build a museum of his antiques. The reliquary, they called it. Pretty cool, eh? Now, according to company records, the keystone was housed there.
Wait a second. I thought you said it was at the Gold Saucer.
Aye, I'm getting to that. What the heck? There wasn't. Oh, right. So, the museum turned out to be a total flop. Closed as soon as it opened. But, somewhere between cutting the ribbon and boarding up the windows, the keystone vanished into thin air.
So it's not at the saucer?
You know where it went?
No, but I know a man who might. The former curator.
Deal.
How do you know that name?
Let's just say. I've been around a while.
After the museum debacle, all Theo was devoted, only to be promoted again when the saucer took off. Made director in no time. Real riches to rags to riches story. All of which is why we're bound for the saucer.
Hey, Sid, did I hear right? You used to work with Shinra?
Still do, on occasion. The boys got their uses.
That's gonna be a problem. You see, we don't take kindly to friends of the company.
And I don't take kindly to that tone of yours. Man who tries to lord his power over me is gonna wish he didn't. That's what's appealing about the skies. I'm all to myself. Rats can have their race in the gutter. Never much cared for the squeaking anyways. I miss the wild blue yonder dearly.
I hope Johnny's all built up already.
And that his hotel's found its, sea lights.
Fat chance. Kid probably got grifted again and is crying himself to sleep every night.
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Cruises? I thought it was Bronco Airlines.
Not after his wings got clipped.
Seriously, we really appreciate you ferrying us around.
You're most welcome. Hey, y'all are headed to the saucer, ain't you? I might could tag along, take in the splendor. What do you think?
Of course.
Girl always knows just what to say. Am I right? Shall we?
Wait a sec. Where's Vincent?
Up there.
Another loner. As if one wasn't enough of a pain in my ass.
Yeah, one's more than enough. You mean me?
Let me see that. This reeks of sea salt. And not the fresh kind either. This thing smells ancient.
Really?
Yeah. Gramps told me about it once. Long ago, when most folks spent their lives at sea, a war broke out between some pirates. I mean, how do you think they came up with Pirates Rampage? It's based on a true story. How about it? Want to hear?
Yeah. Why not?
Gather round and hearken to my tale. Before steel birds soared through the skies and tracks wove across the land, wooden ships were the primary means of travel. One such ship was crewed not by men, but monsters, aliens of the high seas. From the fires of war, these pirates emerged victorious, leaving crimson waters in their wake. The world's oceans now his sole dominion. Their captain was declared Pirate King. As for the king's treasure, ere his passing, he took his most prized possession, quartered it, and sealed those pieces away, along with his 4 finest mates, to forever stand guard. Whatever he hid, this map should point us to the locations in which its fragments rest. The spell he used to seal them away seems to have broken as well. Though the Pirate King's treasure is now ours to seek, 4 ferocious fiends yet stand in our way. Doubtless, they'll put up quite a fight.
And I, for one, can't wait!
Poppers give your taste buds a magical infusion. Try all our exciting and mysterious flavors.
All I wanted was some R&R. A personal favorite of mine. Bar del Sol, where you can breathe and let your hair down. Enjoy a fine meal.
Well, if it isn't the talk of the resort! I can't thank you enough for Is there anything I can do for you? Who? Oh, I hope the hero is enjoying. It won't last, and neither will his hilltop. I certainly wasn't expecting the Still, I'm a simple man, and from what I gather, so while I could have done without, it fills me with pride to be the mayor who holds us. There were a few injuries, yes, but no guests were killed. In all honesty, the professor did us a service by ridding us of those robes. Shinra also did us a service by providing us with a generous well, all that ugliness is in the past. Let's look.
I'm not buying it.
Oh, surely I can sell you on the idea of lending.
What's this about a merc?
Oh, Perhaps you're associates. You see, some fiends popped out of the water and assaulted a group of innocent... The young lady agreed to exterminate only to go on a bender, and I paid her a handsome sum up front, too. Oh, and after you've gotten rid of those monsters, I want you to take care of that merc. She's been spending the money I paid her to do nothing. It's time she learned there are some folks you don't...
Agreed.
I've no doubt you'll find her at that damned bar. Do give her my regards.
Beat the heat with this magical treat. Materia
Save your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead.
I'll stitch the perfect suit just for you.
Your pet must feel like he's in an oven with all that fur.
I hope you haven't lost your touch. Oh, hey there, Cloud. Welcome to my Costa del Sol headquarters. Figured I'd set up shop here, in case there's trouble in paradise. I know Junon was kind of a bust, but I'm back and better than ever. Same goes for my advertising. So don't you worry about me, my fellow merc.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
Really? Another lecture? For a 20-something, you sound like my grandma. And for the record, I have been working, thank you very much. I figured out where the fiends are probably gonna show. All that's left is to have someone else do the cleanup.
Let me guess. Me?
Exactly. So don't try to pin it on this merc. The whole situation would be resolved if you did your job. Nobody likes a slacker.
Man, this girl's got some nerve. And coming from me, that's saying a lot. But if we don't do something, it's your good name that's gonna end up taking the hit.
She's got a point. So, here's the deal. Your thoughtful bosses dug up a recipe for bait that ought to lure those monsters out of hiding. All you need to do is gather the materials and make some for yourself. Here. When you're done, head to the off-limits beach across town for some monster baiting.
You're coming with. Can't do this alone.
According to the recipe, it looks like you're gonna need to get some rare-ass monster parts. And I do mean rare. Probably can't find them around here. Oh, did I say probably? I meant definitely.
Hang loose! Come again!
Lie to me. You were checking out that girl.
forever to. Long as the sun sets high, this world of ours.
Got a real good selection today.
Come one, come all, to the best shop.
Remember, I'll buy him a ring as a souvenir.
Save your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead. Welcome to the Royal Coast. Please enjoy your stay.
How may I be?
Mellifluous melodies are all the more pleasing when played. I hope you will enchant them.
We look forward to seeing you again. Grab a materia pop and give your taste buds a magical infusion.
Make way.
Hang loose. Welcome to the land of seven surfers. In our slice of paradise.
Where's my next drop-off spot? 2 pizzas.
Hang loose! This cup? Then without further ado, your...
Gold saucer. We hope your flight was smooth and enjoyable.
Should split up to look for Dio.
Will do.
If I catch you goofing off, so help me out.
Cloud? You got a minute? There's something I failed to mention about the Temple of the Ancients. You might call it a legend or a warning.
Uh-huh.
You see, no one who goes into the temple ever comes out again. No one. And I'm wondering if you really want to take everyone to a place like that.
You said it yourself. It's just a legend.
I did, aye, but...
Let's focus on finding Dio and the Keystone for now.
Attention, Chocobo race fans!
Oh, hey Cloud, got some news. Apparently the powers that be like what we have to offer. Gave us, so I went and signed you up as soon as I could. The cup is 3 races, and you get points based on where you place in each. Heard with the, but the races are nothing like you've ever seen before. Anyway, when you're ready to face off against the finest riders this side of the...
Welcome, sir. We've been waiting for you. Please remember that you are always welcome here, sir.
Attention, Chocobo race fans!
Where would you like to go, Kubo?
Attention, Chocobo race fans!
Let's make practice, Kubo! Have yourselves a magical day!
Advance tickets for tonight's performance have sold out. Same-day tickets. Will be available. For purchase 1 hour before the show. Bad news. While we're talking, did you know this is where Jess...
Yeah.
Oh. If she was with us, she'd probably be gushing about the role she played. Or maybe not. Maybe she'd be mad to see this place burning through more Mako than ever.
Either way.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
I repeat, advanced ladies and gentlemen,
Good day, and well met, most esteemed guest. Perchance you have points for me? I shall eagerly await our next interaction.
Your trusty guide, Mooble, is at your service!
But hey, at least we know your scripts are good. Too bad our stage is too small for them.
And away we go! We've arrived at your destination!
Art show begin. Try and see if you can
throw down with somebody? I'm dying.
Can you hang on a sec?
Alright. You're the boss.
Cloud! Don't even think of lecturing me. I already did my recon, and it turned up squat, okay? Anyway, you want to throw down?
Yeah!
this.
Credit where it's due.
Is that serious?
Hope everybody
Just name the square, and I'll get you there. Hold on to your hats, people. Have yourselves a magical day.
Grunts of blood, screams of pain. All that gore and more awaits you in tomorrow's gruesome match at Battle Square's Musclehead Coliseum. Aren't you?
Dio's not here.
Service here is next level.
Hello there, Cloud. Are you 4 years ago, even today, the Gold Saucer continues to expand, with new attractions currently in the works.
I can't wait to see who wins the contest. There's
Contest. Those are the absolute best lyrics I've ever written.
Let's make practice, people.
Welcome, cadets, to
Have
Space
yourselves a
Ranger
magical
HQ.
day.
Our mission today is a final one, and we will need your help.
Just so you know, Dio ain't here.
The Gilgamesh army is amassing a fleet of star cruisers on the dark side. You're being deployed to battle.
Just name the square, and I'll get you there. Let's make practice, people. Have yourselves a magical day.
Easy now. Congratulations on your victory. What are your thoughts on the race? Why even bother having...
Hey, sorry, but I have...
Damn. Good race?
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
As a jockey?
Either or.
Attention Chocobo race fans! In the mood for...
Your trusty guide, Moogle, is at your service. And away we go. Have yourselves a magical day.
Hey, lovebirds. Ticket?
Oh, hey, Cloud. Do any of them realize war?
They do. But people always think until they're in the thick of it.
Cloud, I gotta... For the longest time, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to fight for the planet, convince people to stand up, take action with us. But it's like, I always come up short. Always. No matter what I try,
Maybe you are, lass. But knowing your limits is one of the keys to knowing yourself.
You're not. Then we're not the dumb kids who fell off. We're not powerless. And we're not. So don't ever stop trying, Tifa. Ever. You just gotta stick it out. Don't give up now.
Okay. Thanks. I needed that. All right. Now let's go find Dio.
Cool.
Always come up short.
Just name the square, and I'll get you there. Let's make practice, people. Have yourselves a magical day.
Check it out, Cloud. Can you believe this?
Corneo?
The Dawn outstayed his welcome in Midgard and decided to set up shop in the saucer. Great timing, eh? Interesting. There's an event being held at the Musclehead Coliseum.
If there's a dress rehearsal today, Dio might be there. We should check it out.
I bought some protein powder. Did you see
Musclehead Coliseum will host an epic contest to decide.
Aha! Found him! Greetings, Mr. Director! He doesn't look quite right.
Well, if it isn't our friendly fugitives, you're looking hale and hearty.
What happened to you?
I made a painful discovery that the Turks are stronger than they look.
You, sir, should know better. You're no spring chicken. Speaking of old things, whatever happened to that wee keystone thingy?
We need to get our hands on it. It was part of your collection, last we heard.
It was, yes. And in fact still is.
Point of order. My ancestors owned it. Don't you think that makes me its rightful owner?
A Cetra, are you? That, my dear, is a bold claim. But still, who am I to dispute your heritage? You may, of course, have the keystone. That is, on one condition. You must take part in our exclusive event, the Fight for Naming Rights! Dio's champions versus the Corneo family! Should my team fall to those rogues, the gold saucer will become Corneo land! Let's it out! Training hard and getting those gains.
What's up, party people?
What's up?
It's a challenge from the top!
Side and no.
Give the people what they want.
Take it in a piece! But look at me. I can barely lift a finger. And here I was lamenting my lot in life when you came along. 'Tis fate. Nay, divine intervention. What say you? Will you be my champions and go to war against Don Corneo?
I'll do it. I'll fight.
We win, we get the keystone, right?
As agreed, you have my word.
Then we're in.
Then we have ourselves a deal. Naturally, I want you in peak physical condition for the big bout, so please use my hotel to rest up.
Great! I'll jog on ahead and tell the others then.
The fate of the gold saucer rests on your shoulders. Don't let me down.
Just be in the square, and I'll get you there. Hold on to your hats, people. We've arrived at your destination.
screams of pain. All that gore and...
I hear you'll be taking part in the main event. You'd better rest up before...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gouts of blood, screams of pain.
The entry deadline for our Thou Art Rosa contest has come.
Your trusty guide removal is at your service. And away we go. We've arrived at your destination.
Attention, Chocobo Race!
Which of these races will you be competing in?
Cloud! I can't believe it. This is really happening. We're about to race in the Gold Cup. Oh, hell. I can't tell you how long I've been...
Rein it in.
Couldn't even if I wanted. Okay, Cloud. Your bird's ready and raring to go. All that's left is...
Cheating, if that ain't the stupidest. Obviously some sore losers are trying to raise a stink. We'd best nip this thing in the bud. You tell them the reason we keep winning is because we know how to take care of our birds. Long time no see, Merc. And Miss Tifa, too. Should have told me you were dropping by. Would have given you the royal treatment.
Oh, hey, Sam.
Gotta say, I'm surprised to see your name on...
This and that.
Fell into it, did you? Well, you're a natural. Not just anybody can...
That was just a practice race. This is the Gold Cup. The contest for which Hyperion and I... You got the drop on us before, but you won't get lucky twice.
Now we're talking. You two are gonna give the people a race to remember. You're...
Billy. I work on Bill's ranch. You might remember my parents, Will and Clara.
Did I?
Don't play dumb. You were mad their business was so you got them addicted to gambling. It was all part of your...
Wouldn't, but the truth can be one bitter drink. You ain't no...
I ain't just some stupid kid. And I'll prove it to you. If my man here wins the Gold Cup, that's proof I'm old enough to hear your truth.
You're on. Piddly little ranch like yours ain't got a chance.
Sure about this? Pressure's on now.
Yeah, well, all I gotta do is win it all, right?
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gold Saucers Chocobo Racetrack, which today plays host to racing's biggest competition, the Gold Cup. Over 3 grueling races, our contenders will push themselves to the limit. The world is watching with bated breath as the best of the best take their places for what will surely be one heck of a race. Fan favorite Joe will be riding the Chocobo Hyperion for Sam's delivery service. And given his track record, many expect a decorated champion to be first across the finish line. All right, folks, our contenders are ready. Every gate is occupied, so this is it. The moment you've been waiting for, the Gold Cup. We hope you're ready for more, ladies and gentlemen, because we're just getting started. Here comes our... This is turning into one. the cup in a stunning upset. It looks like 7 must have been his lucky number. No one saw that snake in the grasslands coming, and now his team is savoring the sweet taste of victory.
You did it, Cloud! You really did it! You went and won us the Gold Cup!
Yeah, I know. Mind letting me breathe?
Nice riding.
Thanks.
There's a streak-running bastard. You stole the title right out from under my nose.
Well, Hyperion didn't make it easy.
I'd hope not. Mighty fine bird you raised. He beat mine fair and square.
Just tell me, what happened to my parents? I held up my end of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
Son, do you know what kind of business your parents were trying to break into after they got their ranch up and running? Wild chocobo conservation. It's no secret that environmental changes have been hard on the birds, and what's bad for them is bad for business. Unfortunately, nobody seemed to care. Saving the planet ain't cheap, you see. Folks know somebody's got to pay for it, but they'll be damned if it's gonna be them. So while everybody else turned a blind eye, one couple faced the problem head on. Your parents. They had everything they'd need. The know-how, drive, and passion. Thing is, none of that counts for much if you ain't got the gill. So they went around taking out loans left and right, till they were swimming in debt, which is when they ran into the meanest shark of them all. Reckon you know who.
Don Corneo.
I didn't know it at the time, but that sleazy son-of-a-bitch was rounding up folks and shipping them off to Shinra for their experiments. Will and Claire figured it was the only way they'd be able to save their business, so they signed up. A while later, Will paid me a visit, begged me to take the reins in his and Claire's stead. He wanted what was best for those birds. As did I, so I took him up on the offer and bought him out. And since then, I ain't seen either one of your parents. It was only after that I heard about Corneo's antics through the grapevine. Couldn't do a thing to stop him. Not with Shinra in the wings, that's for sure.
They say anything about me? Or my sister?
Not to me, no. Don't go thinking they forgot about you. You and your sister were always at the forefront of their minds. The business might have gone south, but they chose to give up their future to make sure you two could have yours. That's why you got a roof over your head, a place to work, and food to eat.
I can't believe it. I've had it wrong this whole time.
Son, I'd be surprised if there's a wild chocobo out there that doesn't owe its freedom to your mom and your dad, one way or another. Hell of a legacy to live up to, but if you want it, the business is yours. Just know this, it ain't gonna turn a profit. So unless you can find a way to fund it, you'll wind up in the same trouble as your folks. Think it over. Maybe chat with Pawpaw too. Call it. Heads or tails, son. Get it right, and I'll float you some operating capital.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna do this on my own. Me and Chloe and Gramps, I mean.
You truly are their boy. Got your old man's pig head and your mother's backbone. Not bad.
I'm gonna do my parents proud. You'll see. It may take some time, but I'll make sure their legacy lives on. I don't get it. If Gramps knew all this, why'd he make it sound like Sam was to blame?
He was probably trying to protect you, to stop you from going after Corneo or Shinra on your own. So he pinned it on Sam, knowing that your uncle would be okay shouldering the blame.
Shouldn't have to tell you this, but seeking revenge would be stupid.
I know. Still, if an opportunity did happen to come along, you'd help me out, wouldn't you?
Hey, I'm a world-famous jockey now. Can't be associated with that kind of stuff.
You had me going there.
Attention Chocobo race fans! In the mood for more competitive thrills? Swing by the Coliseum